Do non-alcoholic beers taste just like regular beer? This is obviously a very debated question between people who drink and people who don't. And today I just wanted to share a funny story that recently happened, which makes me very content to continue to drink non-alcoholic beer as somebody who doesn't drink and hasn't drank for just over a year. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jamie. I have been alcohol-free for over a year. I do not come from a background of alcoholism or substance abuse. I just make videos on this channel to share what worked for me, cutting out alcohol, knowing that it wasn't serving me and it was stopping me from achieving all of my goals. I'm no expert on sobriety, but I hope these videos can help somebody in terms of going from drinking to not drinking in their 20s. So just a couple days ago, I was out at a bar and somebody ordered a regular alcoholic beer and I ordered a non-alcoholic beer, as I always do. We had gotten a big and a small, so I knew which was mine and which wasn't. But at first there was a question of which was which. They looked very similar in color because it was the same brand of beer. One was alcoholic, one was not. And so then the other person who ordered started tasting both of them to make sure that they knew which was the alcoholic one. And they had zero idea. They tried both multiple times and they had no idea. Somebody else at the table did the same thing and also had no idea. And in the end, we knew what we ordered because of the size difference. And I continually happily drank my 0.0 beer. But it just reminded me, you can order a beer that is 0.0 alcohol and have it be just the same experience as drinking a regular beer. Like, you really lose out on none of the taste. But I'm making this video just as a reminder that if you are sober curious and you're considering going alcohol free, then know that, especially if you like beer and beer is your main drink of choice, that there really is minute, if not indiscernible differences. You should feel empowered to know that your experience will be very similar, just without the mental effects of alcohol. And if you are already alcohol free, then this is just a good reminder that although we might feel like outsiders sometimes for ordering the 0.0 option or ordering the non-alcoholic beer, the actual experience we're getting is so similar that literally people who are drinking can't taste the difference. You know, I can't say that this experience is the same for wines, can't say it's the same for cocktails and other spirits and things like that, but at least in the beer sphere, this definitely does equate pretty well. In case it's helpful to anyone watching, I wanted to quickly cover a few of my favorite non-alcoholic beers that, from comparison to people who I do know who drink, taste very similar. Corona Zero, Stella Zero, Peroni Zero, Heineken Zero, and Asahi Zero are 5 of my favorites that all taste just like their alcoholic counterpart, if you ask me. Same with Guinness Zero if it's draft, although out of a can it doesn't taste quite as good. But if you're not drinking, then Guinness Zero is still better than no Guinness at all. Athletic Brewing is a non-alcoholic beer company that makes an amazing suite of beers of all different types. Then Tom Holland's brand Biro is a little newer, and they have a really great Pilsner. And then there are a lot of craft breweries which make 0.0% or 0 ABV beers. And there's a lot of different ones you can try depending on the region of the United States you're in or of the world. You can buy these at most grocery stores and most liquor stores. They usually have at least 1 or 2 options, if not a good whole section. And in some parts of the US, there's even 0.0 bottle shops, which might have a lot of these as well. There's no crazy epiphany of this video. Really, I just wanted to highlight how similar these are, because I think there's so many people out there who look down on non-alcoholic beer when, in my perspective, and maybe in your perspective if you think this way, like, they're so similar that there's no reason why you'd want a regular beer over a non-alcoholic beer. They're identical in many ways, at least some brands. If you can get all the same benefits without all the downsides, it seems like an obvious choice to me. Everyone do what is best for you, but this is just a reminder that you're not losing out on the experience. You're just making a choice that's better for you, and you will see the reward later. If this video was helpful, insightful, or motivational, or none of the above, and you just want to see more of my content pop up on your feed, then please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more alcohol-free and sober-curious lifestyle content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.